Hello people, welcome. This is another case of I've seen this game around, though this one hasn't been as recently. I've seen this game for a while. Um, and I want to try out because I'm pretty sure I think it's a psychological horror game, if I remember correctly, based on the tags on Steam. I could check again, but I don't want to waste too much time here. But I do know that the art in it is very pretty, and I do want to see that. I think it's like hand drawn. I might be wrong. I don't know, but it's got a very cool art style. So we're just gonna see what this is about. I'm not 100% sure what the game's gonna be like. I think it's a visual novel. I think maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. Point is, I'm gonna boot the game up. I do know that this game has a surprisingly large file size. It's like 11 gigs, which I did not expect. Is it opening? Hello, game? Why do I feel like this is not working? Oh, well, it says it is. Oh no, it opened too. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, it did. Nope. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, did it close the one? Are we good? Yeah, okay. Alright. Full screen. Close that. Can I do game capture? No? Really? Okay, fine. Screen capture it is. English. Black Tabby Games. So yeah, from what I know about this game is it's kinda horror game. There's content warnings. Flashing lights, motion sickness. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is in fact a horror game. Whatever horrors you might find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. Well, anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to Slay the Princess. I don't know why we're supposed to murder a princess. I don't know what the lore is, if there is any. Let me check this real quick. Okay. No, okay. Alright, let's just go for it, I guess. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. See, I don't know how much...
You're on a path in the
Okay,
woods,
it just narrated, alright.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What? Please explain to me how that exactly works. Like, what? Are we talking like Eldritch Entity, or is this some butterfly effect thing? What are we doing here? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, that's a lot of dialogue options. Okay. I don't know what are you talking about. So maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. That's fair. Killing a person seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Also fair. Guess someone else do this. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Okay. Shouldn't maybe I'm okay with the world ending kind of based? Looks so reward? Alright. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch Viva La Revolution. That's also based. Silently continue, or turn around and leave. I could just leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I was genuinely asking in real life. I'm gonna be accurate to myself. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, so we're having like anarchist talk here, got it. Oh, I can do multiple, okay. Have you considered the only reason she's gonna end the world because actually no? I'll ask. What do you mean
I'm
end the
talking
world?
about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay, but how? You're not explaining how. Yes.
Don't linger on the specifics.
No,
Have a
tell me the
job to do
specifics.
here.
No.
Just
No,
get
tell me
in
them.
there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You tell me the specifics. Do you have any
Look,
evidence?
you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I don't know. You teleported me
Make
here.
it this
I
far,
don't know.
you might as well reach the end of your journey.
The better question is, why am I hearing a narrator? Yeah, if you consider the only reason to get on the world because she's locked
While
up.
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Are we really? Or are you just saying that?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no
I mean, you
use
still haven't
arguing
explained how, but okay.
semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Because the
Unless,
egg is
of
hatched.
course, you do your job and slay her.
Alright. Do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. Alright. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. Whatever you think it might be,
It's not
I
enough.
promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
It's not really enough for me, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, wait. What? Okay, some of the dialogue options have changed because I've been doing these top ones. I really kind of want to talk to her. She's bad as you say, maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not doing anything if I have it. That's fair, honestly. That's completely fair. Yeah, true. Can't someone else? I don't know who I
If only
am.
that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised
Then who are
at
you?
your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Then who does? Who does, though? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well,
Maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I could just be like purposely evil. That would be funny. This says explore, so I guess that means it doesn't end the dialogue. So I'm
Are
gonna
you
do this.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, final. Okay, so there's like agreeing with resistance, agreeing like fully, submissively agreeing, I guess, and then the reasonable. I'm choosing the
I
reasonable
guess
one.
we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning.
I'm gonna be
You are
normal on
prepared
this
to
first
hear her
one.
out.
Because I don't
She could
know
easily
if we're gonna
trap
have to
you
like
in a
go
web
back
of
to this
lies.
scenario, considering how many
The more
options
you
there
listen to
are.
her honeyed words,
I don't know.
the
We'll
harder
see.
it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, I will.
You
Look, I don't
make your
care.
way up the short path to the cabin.
Why is it on?
You'll find
like,
the princess
why is it just
within.
nothing else but this weird little hill cabin?
We're not going to
Okay.
go through with this, right?
What?
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Who is voice of the hero? Is that me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, that's not me. Who is that? Is this some like Disco Elysium stuff where I'm having like voices in my head? I've never played Disco Elysium, but I know that's how it works, I think. I don't know. If I'm wrong, just
The
wait to be in the
interior of
comments.
the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
True.
air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I don't know if I call it pristine, but okay.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do this right. Okay, I should. Yeah, I should
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
The music stopped. I don't like that. Okay, I'll go down. I'll go down. Oh, I have a knife in my hand. Now look at that. That's fun.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here,
I hit
slaying
Mike. They're
her
not
is
going to do that.
probably doing her a favor.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that,
Her
but
voice
sure.
carries up the stairs.
Oh,
Who's there?
oh, she has different font, so you know it's serious.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in
Who is
charge
voicing
down
the
here.
hero? Who is talking? Because it's not me,
To fool
apparently.
you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Oh, alright. Hi, just checking in. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I'm just gonna say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay, I am mildly intimidated. Can't lie.
You walk down the stairs
Oh.
and lock eyes
Yeah, I don't like
with
the
the
look.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay, the fact that only one of her arms is chained, when it looks like it should have been both, means that she's already tried to
She's
escape.
so
So maybe
coldly
she is
beautiful.
actually a threat.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah, I'm
Focus
starting to
on
think
the
so.
task at hand.
I'm starting to agree with the narrator here. Maybe I'm
So
being
there
gaslit. I don't
you
know.
Are you here to kill me or something?
No. I'm just here to talk. Alright.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it?
That's
and
fair.
then we can
That's fair.
chat.
No, honestly, fair enough.
She
Understandable.
makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know who I agree with more here. You know what? I could just let's try to go the peaceful route and see how things go.
The blade tumbles out.
Oh, he didn't
with
like that.
trembling
He sighed.
hands
Okay.
And drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay. Oh,
Against your better
Step forward.
judgment, you step forward to speak with
Hello.
the princess face
you
to
have very
face.
big eyes.
Fun.
Like, why are your eyes so
We'll
giant?
be fine. I don't
Maybe.
know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
That's a fair point, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of exploring, okay. Alright. Pretty awkward. Are you How did you get out here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. People that think you're gonna end the world, what do you have to say about that? I think I'm gonna choose that one. What's your name? I'll leave it down here. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? No, I'll put your name first.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, I don't like you anymore.
Note the lack of
Immediately.
context. You can't trust her.
Immediately not a fan of you just based on the way you said that. Yeah, I hear you.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not? What difference does that make?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone.
You look evil.
I like the world.
You have evil eyes. I think.
And
Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
True.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. Even though I asked. I don't like... Okay, I don't like the eyes. The eyes are... deflect. What are you gonna do if... Oh, okay. Wait, there's a lot here. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. Something you told me. For that reason, being honest, more inclined to trust you than I trust that. I don't trust either of you, I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust either side here. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just...
I don't think I can
I
answer
didn't mean to click that,
question
no.
the way you'd find meaningful.
No, wait, hang on. How do I... Can I, like, view... History, okay. Oh, it says she states, okay. Or, no, wait. She knows what she'd do, she's searched for whatever answer she thinks she wants to hear. Okay. I don't think I could answer that question.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
That is true.
She has a point.
I can't argue with that.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I really don't know if I should trust this lady, I'm gonna be
She's
honest.
right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Not yet.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
So, hear me
So
out,
do
make
you
the trust not
me,
blind.
The prisoner.
Have you considered
the
that?
victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world. Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
That last point is fair, okay. How long you been down here?
Too long.
That's not... Okay. Alright. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up, narrator. No one cares.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well,
If there isn't?
we can always put that knife to good use.
That's fair.
Her sharp eyes settle on
That's
the edge
no,
of the
that's
blade.
honestly fair enough. Yeah, I could
She
probably break
isn't
something nice.
suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Oh no, she
Right.
meant like cut her hand. Oh, we're talking saw.
is.
I see.
I'm
Yeah,
sure of
that.
it.
I mean, I guess that would also work. I don't want to. No, no, I don't like that one. What are you talking about?
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I wish I had more
No,
dialogue
why
options,
you're
honestly.
here.
But we keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I don't know. I feel like this won't go well. I don't know why. I feel like this is something's bad gonna happen. This one, I don't know if I fully trust enough to do this one. And it just sounds like I don't think she'd like that answer either. Keep her locked. No, okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will.
Yeah, she
find
looks
a way
she looks
out.
angry about that, which is kind of what I expected.
One way or another, I'm going
Oh.
to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Why did your font change?
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Your font changed. Why did your font change?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my just walk in the basement. That's kind of fair. I don't. Okay, the font changing makes me not want to do this anymore. I don't know. Why did the font change? That's like screwing with me. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this could theoretically, if I just like walk away, and just close the door again.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's
Too
a
bad.
chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess.
I took the
and
knife
make
back.
your
That's
way
good.
to the stairs.
That's good.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these
Your
chains.
tone like completely
She
changed with
can't,
your font.
right? She needed our help to get
I
out
don't
of
know.
here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No,
It'll be the
stick with
death
mine.
of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door,
Yeah,
locking it
there
behind
you
you
go.
and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
That seems
It isn't long before
relatively
you start
reasonable.
to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't
Also
come.
makes sense.
Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds.
I don't like the voice change.
But she's not the princess you saw, and more like something out of a nightmare. As she
Okay, so
violently rattles the
I'm leaning
door,
more on the side of
you
Eldritch
do your
Entity
best
now.
to shut her out of your mind.
No, that's not what I would do.
I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never
Excuse you, I tried to compromise with you. No, I tried to compromise with you. You should not be this angry.
know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I tried to compromise with you, lady.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Dirt man, why does he make it conscious? Although it was an act. That's tempting, but no. I mean, yeah, that seems. I
I
will.
could be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to fire me with freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
I mean, like, I would have given you that if you had made me trust you, but you're not doing that right
Put
now.
the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh, okay.
And the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Behind you? Oh, never mind.
Get out of that awful basement.
Is she a ghost? What? Hello?
You try and
Oh.
stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops
I had
working.
the lopsided eyes.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
So am I just afraid, or is she actually
You lie
doing
prone
that?
on the
I don't.
floor of the cabin.
I mean, very clearly an Eldritch Entity. But I don't know what kind of abilities said Eldritch Entity has.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So
That's fair.
helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps
Oh,
closer,
duh, I don't like
one
that.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Alright, that's a bit of a jump.
Maybe
Ugh,
I
stop.
can't take my time with you.
Stop
You
looking
don't
at me
look
like that.
well.
I
A little green
joked about
around
your giant
here.
eyes. Now I don't like the giant eyes.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here.
I thought about it.
Such wonderful things together.
I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I'm
Your
gonna die
lungs
anyways, but
stop
I
drawing your breath,
guess I should
and
have
your heart
murdered
freezes
or
in your
something.
chest.
I don't know.
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
So I'm assuming we're gonna like loop or something.
I'm sorry. but it is.
That would make sense to me.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And I die. Chapter 2. I see. Right, I forgot it
You're
said
on a
chapter
path
1.
in the
And it
woods,
loops. Okay.
And at the
Yep,
end of that,
that
path,
makes
is a
sense. Alright,
cabin.
I'm gonna share the stream
And
link
in
real
the
quick.
basement of that cabin,
And then
is
we'll
a
get back to this.
princess.
So just give me 1 second. Select all. Copy paste. Paste that there. Just putting this over here. I don't know. Why not? Yeah, sure. There, that works. Yeah, sure. No, I won't put it there. Oh, wait, one last place. Right here. Okay. Alright, that should be good. I'm sorry, who just appeared in my chat while I was doing that? What? Bro thinks he's the like main villain. What? What do you mean? Hello, new friend. You can call me X. Pleasure to meet you. Like, hello? Why are you like talking like a villain? Sorry. Okay. Anyways, right.
You're
Chapter
here
2.
to slay her.
What's the difference here?
If
What's
you
gonna happen
don't,
differently?
It will be the end of the world.
Yes. Oh, the dialogue's different. Okay. Has this already happened?
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
So I'm the only one aware of the time loop. That's what I'm interpreting. Okay, sorry. I don't want to call you a villain. It's just the way you entered chat was very
It's best to
like.
keep it that way.
Sorry. The way you entered chat was like guy walking out of the shadows introducing his evil plan to the main character. Like that's. Oh wait, the hero's still here. Oh, and he remembers to. So that must just be like a voice in my head. That would make sense.
Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh, there's another one. Oh no.
That's a
There's
very
more.
good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Oh.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Oh, okay. That's the only truth. I was really did have watch I listen to. Why should I bother doing anything? That sounds a little bit too like pessimistic. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go forward. I don't know. As soon as I truth, I was really did have a watch I listen to you.
Those
Yeah,
are two
sure.
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you. if
Each
that's
chapter
what
has
it
a new
takes to get
voice.
you moving.
Oh, I see. And I'm not gonna ask how many chapters there are. Actually, I don't want to.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
A version of you. So there's multiple narrators.
If
Okay,
you're back here,
understood.
I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why did what I did last time give me a paranoid personality? What did I do
All
wrong?
we did was lock her away.
Yeah,
And how'd that work out for you? No comment.
not well. No.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your
Okay.
solution
I
is
can
to
put my
seize
keyboard down.
power.
Actually, I don't know why I'm holding that. I just my mouse.
You want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
That's a fair point, actually. Why would Like, if I already died, and the world, quote-unquote, already ended, then why would I be brought back just to do it again? Unless this is, like, a parallel universe. Are we doing, like, multiverse stuff here, or, like... I don't know.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
And who says that one who poses the threat isn't me? Nobody really has the first test. I could tell.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
You know, narrator, I was kind of, like, considering what you were saying until you mocked me in a, like, high-pitched voice. Now I don't want to listen to anything you say. Hello, Baba.
What do you mean? Of course
You
there
were
were
also
any
stinky.
consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I've been agreeing with this guy a lot. I don't know, I think this guy's kind of based.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were
Shut up,
plenty
no one
of
cares.
consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I mean, yeah, this kind of just goes along with what I asked. Of, like, is this a multiverse thing, or did we get rewinded? If so, what rewinded us? Also, no, Bob, I will not take it back. You smell like seawater.
Do you think the people there lived?
That's not
happily
necessarily a
ever
bad
after?
thing, I'm just saying it.
Or
Who is
do you think the
vacuuming, or
princess, left unhindered,
vacuuming?
brought
Who is
back
mowing
the
outside my
end
house?
to everyone and everything, just like I
Very
told you
loud.
she would.
Sorry for that. Feeling good, anything for left unhindered. I mean, based on the way she was at the end of there, probably the latter.
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop
Oh,
her?
yeah, sorry,
What do
X,
you want
that's a...
from us?
That's another thing. My profile picture on Discord is the lake and rock.
I want you to succeed. You'll
Like
find a
the
way.
Pokemon.
You're the only one who can.
The only one. Yeah, actually, I kind of curious.
Just be quick about it.
Who is the princess? Okay. String around her in the end, just how... That's a fair point. Moving around last night, just a princess. How can you possibly justify something that's clearly something worse? Who locked in the basement? What is this place? In shambles, absolutely being boozled. Well, listen, a simple solution is get in the bath, fishy. I don't know. I kind of want to ask all of these. I don't know if it'll let me. Okay, I feel like let me try to predict what he's gonna say here. He's probably say like, just don't let that happen. Had to make sure you keep going forward. I don't know if he'll even answer this one. This is the nightmare. I think that sounds right. Can I check? Will it let me? Okay, if I like save, maybe. Wait, this is the DDLC save screen. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. That explains a lot. Yeah, I think it said the nightmare. I'll ask the last one.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
But things are clearly much more complicated, so you're lying to me. Oh, I can't ask all of them. Okay. Yeah, what am I supposed to do about that?
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Well, yeah, but what if I do try to stab her and then she shuts down my organs? Have you considered that? People locked her away. Why wouldn't they slay her? Why is it falling on me? You're being cagey. What are you telling me? That is true. I'll ask that one last. How'd you justify saying that?
She's just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to
Chapter
the
3,
cabin,
the
and
autism.
you'll be fine.
Real. A lot of visual stuff was like, no, I like literally this specific save screen. This is the DDLC save screen. I remember that. So yeah, you're just tricking me. Yeah, why wouldn't they kill her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
I think this is gonna be meta, and it's not gonna be. There aren't gonna be other people. I am the only person that exists in this world, and he just put her there herself, or like the narrative put her there, something along those
Just
lines.
goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
So yeah, are they aware of me? Like, are they aware of the player
I'm not
choosing the
goading
options?
you into doing
I would assume so.
anything.
Kind of seems like
You
it.
already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is.
I've never played the Stanley Parable. I do want to at some point.
And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
We could. Yeah, you're being
I
gated.
told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple
Choose backing as well.
situation.
Yeah, I know what Stanley Parable's like. I just haven't played it myself.
If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she
True.
really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a
Vo-
broken
Voice of the Hero is
record,
kinda
the
just,
less
like,
you know
correct.
about her, the better things
Can't
will
lie.
go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't
I
telling us
don't.
everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
I feel like that's partially correct, but also partially missing, like, details. Yeah,
Stop
whatever.
talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
Alright, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
What would even happen if I did that? Okay, here I'm making a prediction here, right? Based on the actions we were doing last time, her font and therefore personality changed midway through. So I feel like if we go there, it's either going to build off of that or it's also going to adapt based on what the narrator's been saying about her. So I am just going to leave,
This is good.
actually.
I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I mean, I'm on a path in the woods. Theoretically, I just follow the path backwards. Okay, fine, you're persistent. Fine. Maybe I'll say maybe I won't. Lie, I'm definitely know where I'm going. No? Then might as where I'm not going. Cabin, not going to the cabin. Pretty good throw that I can rush the idea. I don't want to just not talk to him. I feel like just say something. I might as well where I'm not going. Yeah, that's fair.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah, exactly. I followed the path.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Excuse you.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No, okay, you said you're not in control here. I think you are. I think you lied to me.
You're
No.
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
So, the thing about that, when holding the knife, yeah, I did notice that on the first time. No, think about this, right? She said she's been down there for a long time. Now he's been saying this whole time, if you don't immediately go kill her, then, you know, world ends. She only broke out because we angered her by, like, showing up and kind of taunting her with the idea of leaving. So if we just never show up, then theoretically she should just stay down there. Like, I don't see a reason why she wouldn't.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yes, good.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Hello?
What's going on? Where are we?
What? Is that hair?
It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
Why is there hair covering my screen? The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by texture nothingness. It is quiet. There's distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder, something other comes close. Hands. Hi, hello. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness, wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. I don't think I should embrace that. I'm gonna... Okay, it's not. Oh. Chapter only here on the... What? Chapter what?
On a path in the woods.
What?
At the end of that
Chapter
path
1?
is a cabin.
Why is it chapter
In the
1?
basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay, yeah, what? You should previously dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. What? Wait, it's fully... Why is it fully reset? Part of me thinks I should have kept going forward. The long quiet in the shift. Oh, the long quiet. Oh, I've heard of that because it's a skin in a very specific game that I play. Okay, hold on. So, should we go down the same route we went and like actually go into the cabin that time, or should we try something different? Because we could just like continue down that path instead of resetting ourselves by leaving. I think I might do that. Okay, yeah, so we did that. Proceed. Take this. Yeah. Enter. What if you enter without a knife? I considered that, but I think I'm just gonna... yeah, I said
Don't be
hi.
a stranger.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Haven't decided yet.
Come on down.
Look how reasonable she's being. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Yeah, we dropped it.
The blade
Went
tumbles out.
talked.
You're trembling against your
Okay,
will be
yep.
fine.
Yep. I never said the way you could kill me. I never chose that one last time, actually. Okay. Haven't reason you think I'd just come here to kill you without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why you're supposed to end the world? I've been told you don't sure what to believe. I mean, I do know you have the capability. But look, it's back to this font. Back to the white font, not the red font. I mean, it's got the red outline, but... You're supposed to,
Don't
supposedly.
just tell her that.
Too bad.
Is that why they
Okay,
came?
wait, no,
I
that's...
don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen
I've
that.
been down here a long time.
Deflect, yeah. Okay, I asked all these. I don't know if it matters if I ask these again, but I'll do it just to be safe.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Alright, Huh, yeah, it won't let me. I didn't expect that. I mean, I get maybe if I free her now, theoretically she won't switch to the red text. Here's why the opening of the game says. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. You know, yeah, sure, sure. I'll break you out. Yeah, look at that. See, that's much nicer.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I mean, yeah, we kind of agree we have to use the knife.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked
I
the
mean,
princess
I don't
away
think there was
down
anything
here
upstairs, but
intended
alright.
for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Well, there aren't any other people. Yeah, I know for a fact you're lying about that, so. I didn't give you any idea, so I'm cutting you out. Check upstairs and your keys are lying around. Maybe we found something. Yeah, check upstairs.
I'll be here.
Look at that, the font
You
didn't
attempt to make
change.
your way out
The
of
font is the
The door at
same.
the top of the stairs slams shut, Is someone else
Oh,
here?
I didn't mean to click. Okay, someone locked us in.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to
So-
slay the princess.
So the
and you
narrator
won't
himself did
leave
that,
until the
right?
task
We
is
agree on that, yeah. Yeah. Hey, let me out.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself.
No, you're
once
talking to me,
again.
so you're lying.
Here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, fine.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Shut up, narrator.
Easier for whom? Easier
Him.
for everyone.
Nope. Wrong. Incorrect.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yup.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Alright,
You won't
if I have to.
like what happens if you do
Shut
that.
up, narrator. No one cares. Oh. I could turn on her, but that seems... No. We'll
Against
do
your
the thing.
better
Oh my
judgment,
god.
You place the blade against the princess's arm.
Dude, the giant eyes. I can't.
Unyielding chain.
The giant just... Oh. Giving like the autism creature stare at me.
Do cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
Oh
and you
my
make
god.
Work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oh my
She
god.
didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from
Good
her
job.
bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Well, hey, your font didn't change this time, so clearly
How is
we're
she
good.
so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Well, she's clearly still an Eldritch Entity. It's just that she's a more friendly Eldritch Entity this time.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
What'd I tell you? What did I tell you?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
No.
your body steps
Why-
forward and raises the blade.
Why do I have a lizard hand? Did I always have a lizard hand? Or did that just change just now? Okay, why is it forcing me to do this?
This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually,
You... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh, no. It changed back to the red. Oh, God. Okay.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the
That's
way.
annoying.
before you
I thought
can
I maybe had a chance to do
Stop
something.
it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I would have, and now I'm not gonna because you just did that. You... Whatever. No? No, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Okay, you have the red. You have the red font
Conflict
though.
in your eyes.
You have the red font though. I don't like you with the red font. No.
I'll make this quick.
Oh. Oh
She
wait.
steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
No, you could just take the blade. You don't have to like kill me. Okay. Well,
Then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
I don't think that was necessary, but all right. Yeah.
Her
It's,
face
yeah.
remains unchanged as she watches you collapse
Why
to
you
the
really just
ground,
numb?
blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
It didn't have to be, but the
Afraid
narrator.
It is. Everything goes
Shut up,
dark,
narrator. You're the one who
and you
caused this.
die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner. All right. It has changed. I wonder
You're on
how.
the path
What's
in
the what's the new
woods,
voice gonna be?
And at the end, you're here to
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Deja-vu. I know it. I know you.
Tricks. What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't
Nope.
forget what he did to us
The
last time
skeptic.
around. I wouldn't
We've got
trust
the
a word out
skeptic
of his
here.
mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Maybe.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically
welcome.
dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yes, I know you told me the stakes, but I know for a fact that you're a liar who just wants to further your own agenda, so I don't care. I'm not gonna ask that again. I'm just gonna go forward. I'm just gonna.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie. She will cheat.
You said that before.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I don't know why saying wink out loud is funny to me. Alright, yeah. Let's go in. Was that animation there the first time?
The interior
I don't remember.
of the cabin is less a
What?
cozy woodland retreat
Huh?
and more like a dungeon.
Why did the...
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Why did the cabin change? I figured the princess would change. Yeah, I kind of assumed that much. Why did the cabin change? It was really his own agenda. I mean, he did say he's not in control, but I don't know if I believe that. Like, I think he is. He just doesn't want to admit it. Because if he admits it, then he wants to earn the player's trust so that he can successfully kill the princess for whatever reason. I don't know why he wants her dead so bad. I see that she's an Eldritch entity of some kind, but, like, doesn't necessarily have to be a deadly one. Like, if depending on your actions, she can be fine. I don't know why he wants her dead so bad. We'll probably learn that later. I don't know exactly how this game's story is going to work, but we'll just have to wait and see. It always changes. That's fair.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm not taking the knife this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nope. That is true. You didn't mention the mirror.
Definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
It's just the furniture isn't, like, moving with the, like, sketchiness of the walls. Look at that.
There isn't a mirror. There's
Oh.
a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
That sounded weirdly genuine.
There's definitely a mirror.
Does he not see
There
it?
isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
Match, sir. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? What if he go handsome man? No, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah, what would you lie about that, actually?
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Okay, why is it there? Just like, explain why it's there. And this won't be a
Walk
problem.
up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I can't tell if he's being genuine or not.
Funny. You reach forward and rub
Yeah,
your
why
hand
do I
against
have
the
lizard
cabin
hands?
wall. I hope you
Oh,
know
vanished.
how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh.
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Okay, it did just vanish. Alright, no, fair enough. Alright,
I'm afraid
going
I'm
down.
going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
What? No, you were agreeing that we need to get her out of here. Why would you want me to take the weapon?
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Either isn't a mirror, you just imagined there was. Either isn't a mirror and you just imagined it that there wasn't there, and you're just not able to see it. You're just not a mirror human.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
I don't know. I don't know why the skeptic suddenly like changed what he
Okay.
wants to do.
I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get to say? Yeah, wait, true.
Yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Wonderful. You do
I-
exactly that. Sweeping the blade
Excuse
from the
you?
table before proceeding.
No, the voices should not get to make decisions for me. I don't like that. No, why did they let him do that? You mentioned that there was one there. Yeah, I got what you meant. No, okay. Why can the voices make decisions for me? I don't like that.
Don't
No.
worry about it.
Excuse
You
you.
have a knife, so
I'm
what? It's not
the
like
one
you have to
choosing
use
here.
it.
Not you, Mr. Voice of the Skeptic, alright?
No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
I don't remember there being door opening animations last time, but maybe I'm crazy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the
Why
stone
not? Because they're not
steps.
me.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear?
Oh, she kept the
Please,
red font.
Come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I mean, okay, to be fair, the red font did say on our first ending that she can be friendly if she's, like, treated well. So maybe we don't have to die here. We probably will anyways, but, like, theoretically speaking, if we are kind here, even if she kept the red voice, she would still keep us alive if we weren't bad to her. Now, the font's probably going to change again, if I had to guess. But I'm just saying that in general. Tee-hee-hee. Alright, you're playing their game after all.
Does
Alright.
she remember us?
That's a good question.
You walk down the
Oh.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, there's more.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her
Oh,
neck
that's so you
clanking
can't just cut
loudly
off
as she
one arm
moves.
and be fine because
The
it's on her head.
chains
Yeah.
binding both her wrists to
sense.
the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Yeah.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
If I was gonna do that, yes.
Notice the empty
I
chain
wonder
on the
if
wall.
you
Odd that in a place where everything
if you went down this route and then like actually killed her.
it would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, I pointed that out last time too. Why is that there?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Interesting development. Does she know? I don't need too much for anything. See a lot of she doesn't. She'll leave her here. Leave her. That didn't work well last time. I'm just gonna sit down.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's fair. Your eyes shrunk. You have like normal sized eyes now. No, so is the crown different? I can't tell. It might be. No chance I'll tie it. I think maybe for you.
That's reasonable.
I mean,
We do have a weapon.
I guess.
Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, I get it. No, I'll do
Do
what she
as
says.
she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? Whatever after I died. She's the one who's before. What would we be doing? Same shit. Nope. No. No. Also no. I've been here before.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh.
But yeah, I remember.
Okay, she does know. Interesting.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
I mean, I think if I were to pick, like, why we're able to have a second chance, I would say there's, like, multiple timelines or something like that. I feel like they might acknowledge that at some point.
A contingency for what?
They might make a point about, like, why the save system exists. You know, have that be canon or something.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Yeah, just stop talking. How about that?
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us?
All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I wonder if all these male voices are the same voice actor, because I kind of feel like they might be, which would be
I
funny.
needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
You have some, like, big piece of information that you're not telling me, and I don't like that.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Okay, voice of the skeptic, Jesus.
I never said I wasn't.
Okay, narrator.
I
Huh?
get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it?
What's villainous act you
Know
ever think
that
of?
You might not be the first version of yourself.
Genocide.
At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
I really do agree with the voice of the hero most of the time. Like, he's kind of just correct.
Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on.
And
Why is it
ideally, I'm not gonna
helpful
unless you
for us
force me to do something.
ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The
True.
more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
So you just want me to be stupid here. You want me to be uninformed. Because if I'm uninformed, then I'll just kill her, which is what you want. Like, that seems pretty clear-cut to me. I don't know. Just, I mean, I don't know. What more do you want me to say? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not thinking about, like, villainous acts often.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Frankly, no.
I won't.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of disagreeing with you a lot. In this case, yes,
Just
I agree.
give it a rest. This isn't helping.
That is also fair.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I wonder if she can hear any of the voices, or if I was just sitting there the whole time for her. What if I die? There's the other one. What do we do? I'm not doing these two. Okay. What happened after I died?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Okay. So the world did, like, end, or the universe kind of reset for her after I died. That's interesting.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I don't think she is. No, I think I believe
I
that.
guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
It's kind of like a Groundhog Day situation, but like it alters itself slightly each time, and also there's two people who are stuck in it. That's why I'm interpreting this. Yeah, what's the other chain for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
I'm not doing that.
Maybe it'll fit.
No.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Ambulatory. Yes. No. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
Yeah, a bit. A lot of people don't remember it. That's not that bad.
But she seems confident.
You can play much
Whatever it
worse
is
songs.
she
You
has
can play
planned,
you can play the
she
creepypasta song.
knows what she's doing.
Alright, you could have them listening to "I'm Jeff the Killer" over and over and over and over again. If you have not heard the creepypasta song, you should look that up and listen to it right now, because that song is funny but also awful.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
So, okay, the skeptic is skeptical of everything. He's not just skeptical of the narrator. I thought he was just skeptical of the narrator. No, he's just entirely skeptical of everyone around him. Okay. Got it. So the voices are kind of one note. I don't know, Voice of the Hero seems to have, like, more to him. You know, Voice of the Hero, like, kind of changes his opinion on things, which seems more realistic. Jackie's Box. It is similar to that, yes. I don't know which is worse, actually. I don't know if I would rather listen to My Name is David or I'm Jeff the Killer over and over again. I don't know which I would rather hear 5 billion times.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
I think I should give her the knife.
I'll start with the cons.
As weird as that
If you're
sounds.
handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world.
I don't think so.
She might use it to kill you.
Because the thing, right, the only reason that last time went badly is because the narrator forced me to use the knife on her. So if I don't have the knife, and it's the same person from last time who was aware that I was being forced to do that, then we should be fine. Like, I don't see a reason why that wouldn't work. Obviously the narrator's gonna do something else to screw us up. But, ideally that would work.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
I don't believe that.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
No, I'm not listening to you, Skeptic. Okay, well, there's a lot more. Well, let me know the weapon, deal with it, cut her out on your own. No, not these two. Okay. I'm trusting you. Okay. Okay, here, I'm not giving you a weapon. I know in case you forgot you killed it with me last time. How much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me? That is fair. You can skip. That's interesting. In case you forgot you killed me with it last time. Force people to watch content porn videos? Oh god. Ugh. Awful. I don't know which of these two, because I don't know if it'll lock me out of it. Sometimes it does. I'm not gonna confirm, like, I'm not giving one. I'm just gonna ask, like, you do realize I can't entirely trust you.
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
Okay.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Yo, what do you want my intentions real quick?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Yeah.
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right.
Maybe.
She's
don't know.
delusional. All
No,
her
that's not what I was
reason
saying.
trust her.
Shut up,
Unless
narrator.
She really could survive.
She might grow it
Well, I
back or
suppose
reattach
you
it. I
could
don't know.
just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah. You know what? This might be stupid, but based on the logic I said earlier, I'm going to trust.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you
Shut up,
hand your
narrator.
only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in
I think
place.
she actually would survive. I mean, I think she would, like, reattach her head or
You
something.
tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
No, she didn't kill us because she had the knife. She killed us because we tried to kill her. That's the whole point. And this is the same princess. It's got the same voice. Or the same font, at least. So, like, the same logic should still apply. As far as I'm aware.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you got your point across. Fine.
There we go.
You slide the blade across the floor.
Well, we're already gonna end sooner or later, narrator.
The
Okay.
princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
She
you're
pulls
welcome.
up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh.
What is she doing? She doesn't
Oh.
say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
It should be fine. I'll watch. Oh.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage.
Okay, maybe she is just letting herself die here. I can't actually tell.
The blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
My God.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
I don't think she's dying.
So
No.
that's her play. Killing herself? She
No.
isn't dead yet.
I don't think so.
Finally, you hear a
Nope.
snap. Her eye
Or,
twitches.
okay, maybe.
There's an
Maybe.
uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her
I
shoulder.
don't like that. I don't like
Her
the
neck
animation.
opens. The remaining tissue
Yeah.
is not enough to hold the
Alright.
weight of her severed head. It
Oh.
stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
So am I just gonna like keep her head alive? Like, is her head just gonna survive?
Oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead.
I don't believe that. No, I don't think so.
Congratulations. You saved the world.
Congratulations.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of
I think
course,
we'll
the
be
princess
locked in,
is saying
probably.
The world is saved.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not.
I don't know why
ready
she
to
didn't
put my
start
guard
with
down.
those and like
It's
immediately
best
for
to
the
keep
head, but you
sharp.
know.
She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
That is a fair point.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
She's gonna just like come back to life. Take the princess with you. Oh, I don't know. I think she seemed like she knew what she was doing, and the universe doesn't reset. So I feel like if I like grab the head, she'll like come back to consciousness all of a sudden. So I think I do the bottom option. I think that seems, as weird as it seems, I think the bottom option is the correct option here. Yeah.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn.
What'd I tell you? What did I tell? Oh, I have feathers. Am I a bird? Am I a bird? I think I'm a bird.
She didn't. She's dead.
Oh, her eye moved.
But
I saw it.
what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Alright, well, sure.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
I knew it.
This is the end of the world, isn't it?
Oh, wait.
I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already
What?
over? Is he gone?
Why is this happening again? No, what?
We're still here.
Oh. Wait, but I
Maybe
still have
it
her head.
wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
See, look at this! Look at this! What did I tell you? It's the correct option.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Oh, whoa, the hands. The hands. And then they're gonna grab me too? Oh, what? But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't understand. I don't even know how we go. But look with her. Narrator's gone. Just look at the mirror. Yeah, I don't know which one.
There's even a her to find anymore.
That's a fair point.
She's gone. It's just us and that.
The shifting mound. What's the? Narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
I think it actively is.
Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
So I think the narrator's partially telling the truth about the fact that the world ends if you don't kill her. But the problem is that even if you do try to kill her, the world's gonna end anyways. Because we're forced to do this universe reset. Like, you don't really have a way around that. So, yeah. I think he's partially telling the truth, partially not.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I think I should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Coward.
I'm begging you.
No, I'm going to it.
Don't do this.
No, I'm going to it. Mirror's got it before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
That is fair. Alright, let's look. You approach the mirror. Let's see. Sounds straightforward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. Time for you to see what's in it. Oh. It's you. So I am a weird bird thing. See, this is what I've seen, right? Because the game I play that has a skin, this is like the reference pose they used. So am I... Does that mean I'm the long quiet? That's me? I don't know what that means, or rather entails, but I guess so. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. See to the... What? Cabin. Oh. You're at the cabin. Hello? Hello? You recognize the presence inhibiting the shell. It's the animated walls in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet.
What?
It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh. Oh. So is this like her truth? Okay, there's a lot of options here. Can I go through all of these? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
This is kind of similar to like her starting font, but it's like slightly different. Like it's more like shaky, I guess is the best way to describe it. Perhaps you went long quiet. I guess. I don't know. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city.
That tells me nothing.
What are you?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
So we're... Okay. Are we both some, like, all-powerful eldritch being that's being, like, contained into these smaller forms temporarily by the narrator for the sake of... I don't know what for the sake of. I don't know what the narrator's ultimate goal would be. Because he wants the princess dead, but she can't do that because she's, like, an eldritch creature. And I can't actually die, because if I die, the universe resets. So, the only remaining question I have is what the narrator wants. Because I think I maybe understand what the other two characters are about. I don't know what the narrator wants, though. The narrator is kind of a mystery to me. Also, can I say the hands are really cool. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, it could be actively ending. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space
Okay.
we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So in the game said this is a love story, it was clearly talking about the fact that I'm in a romance is selfish being. Sorry, that's a dumb joke. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
What?
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay, I think I was wrong, actually. I think this is a separate creature that was, like, temporarily possessing her and is now going to use her as a more permanent vessel. Maybe. I don't have all the information, but, like, that's the best guess that I can make based on what I've seen. Do you know what the world's beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Wait, maybe my first thought was correct. I don't know. Were you always a princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
For the sake of my lore, yes. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
She's not complete yet. Okay. Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring
Okay.
me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
More perspectives. Oh, so is it just saying to, like, go down more routes? Oh, I think I see. So, we're creating multiple, like, iterations of the princess to create, like, a full, like, properly made, non-horrifying version of the princess for this entity to inhabit. I think that's what it's saying. That seems to be what is being said here. Oh, there's even more. Okay. I'm sure to find a way to kill you. How much will I forget? How many priests? What if I don't let you do this? Some stop to slay the princess if I help you. Is that what you're gonna do? How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
So I don't have to go down every possible route, but I have to do at least a few. Okay, that makes sense. I should find a way to kill you.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
So you're immortal. Okay. Much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
I mean, I won't, but the player character will. What if I don't let you do this?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I'm not going back. Wait. Okay. Sunslave Princess for destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
That's very You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I will say, the constantly moving hands remind me of, like, a biblically accurate angel. I don't know if that means anything. That's just what I'm kind of getting from this. What if I do this?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. What happens if I do that? I don't... Part of me wants to, part of me thinks I shouldn't. Like, if this could have a negative consequence. I mean, maybe it won't. I don't know. But it could. I don't know. Nothing in this game seemed to have, like, that big permanent consequences, especially because of the resets, but... It could. It could. I don't know. X, if you're still in chat, could you just let me know, will something negative happen if I select wait forever? Or can I safely, can I safely pick that? I'll wait for a message. Actually, wait, hang on, hear me out. I can just save here. And then if something bad happens, I'll just load.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I keep them in a box organized by my
If you
side.
close
Sorry.
that box, will you
Had
become
fentanyl
another
appear in my
you
brain.
another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
I don't know what the words you're saying mean, but they sound nice.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What? Oh, okay, whoa. Okay, hang on, hold on. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't think it would close the game. That caught me off guard. Let me boot it back up. I think I'm gonna see what happens whenever I press like the other option, the like forget everything button, and then once I see what that does, then I think I will end stream for tonight. We're gonna be coming. I'm definitely coming back to this though. This is a very interesting game.
You have returned to me.
Oh,
Though you
okay.
were gone
Whoa,
mere moments,
whoa, hang on.
I
Hold
never
on,
left
hold on,
your
lady.
side.
You were gone mere moments. I wonder if it keeps track of how long you're gone. I wonder. Okay, alright. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay, Jesus. Everything goes dark and you die. Is that like a version of the narrator? Is this not talking text a version of the narrator? What do you think would happen if you just slay the princess? I will try that next time. There's a lot of things I have to try next time. Oh, I just noticed the background for this is the weird like hair.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's save here. I'm gonna stop this for now. This game is very interesting. I like the way this is going a lot. I will definitely be coming back to this sometime in the near future. But until that time arrives, I hope you have all enjoyed this. Bit of a shorter stream, just because it's getting late. I started this a bit late. Ideally, if I was going to stream this again, I started earlier. But overall, I enjoyed that a lot. Hope you did too. If you like the stream, like it. If you've liked multiple of my streams, or you just want to see more Slay the Princess in the future, subscribe. Next stream will probably also be this game. And then once we beat this game, I don't know what's next, but I'm not thinking that far ahead yet. I'm quitting for now. Yes, I think that was a good stopping point. I mean, unless it wasn't, but it is getting late where I am. And speaking of where I am and times in general, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whatever your time zone might be. But overall, just have a good one, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, people. And make sure to not let the world end